Icebreaker would be announced on September 12, 2020 for a media event. The only thing we would know at the time was that this coaster would feature 4 launches, launching riders to 52 miles per hour over a top hat and to a variety of different airtime elements. We would also find out who the manufacturer was, Premier Rides, the color of the track, and the official name. This coaster would be overshadowed by 4 other additions to include Texas Stingray at SeaWorld San Antonio, which would be the only new coaster at SeaWorld Parks to open in 2020, Emperor at SeaWorld San Diego, Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa. I called it back then the sleeper hit that no one was really paying attention to. Unfortunately, a series of events would take place, causing delays in other coasters from opening in 2020. With these delays, timelines changed due to a variety of different issues dealing with contracts and money or cash at hand from SeaWorld Entertainment. Well, now that Icebreaker has started testing and construction is complete, I would like to talk about in this video why Icebreaker could be the sleeper hit. Before we start, please hit that subscribe button and like button, as it helps video reach more people. Also, help us get to 2,000 subscribers, as we are giving away a free Cedar Fair Platinum Pass. Let's begin. With 2020 delaying a lot of projects, it could actually turn out to benefit SeaWorld Parks, as their coasters would get more attention in 2021. This has been relevant so far since Icebreaker has started testing again, making us all believe that it will open before all the other SeaWorld Parks new coasters. Now, as we speak, Iron Gwazi is now testing again, Pantheon started testing, and Emperor started testing as well. However, Icebreaker is further along in the testing, and we believe it will open in March. With permission from Midway Mayhem, we were able to grab some good footage of the testing, showcasing just how powerful this coaster could end up being. This coaster started testing just the LSM launches, and it didn't really go any further for some time. Then SeaWorld Orlando would test the 4 launches, and finally we were able to see the first train launch over the top hat and complete the full circuit. Now, some elements that this coaster offers are 4 launches, a top hat, airtime hills, a scorpion tail turn, and a series of other elements, airtime hills, and twists and transitions. From the footage you have been watching, you can definitely see this coaster could be a more fun and powerful coaster than we originally thought. The coaster is now testing almost daily and is utilizing 2 trains. Many people are familiar with the Skyrocket 2 model, but this is different and offers a lot of different elements without inversions. This coaster offers a family coaster that has a 48-inch height requirement that allows most family members to be able to ride the coaster. Again, I will come out and say the comfort collars serve no purpose, but again, serve, I guess, as some sort of comfort protection. With this coaster not having inversions, I'm not sure what the purpose is. However, it's nice to see Premier Rides creating a new type of coaster, and for SeaWorld Orlando to be the first ones to test this. This will offer 3 cars seating 6 per car for a total of 18 passengers per train. With the short ride time and 2 trains, the line should go through pretty fast. Thankfully, they decided to go with 2 train operations and not just 1. The main issue with the Skyrocket 2 models was the fact that they used mainly 1 train besides in one of the other locations. This coaster is most likely going to offer tons of airtime and a great ride experience. It's not going to be the most intense coaster in the park, but it does fill a void in the location that it's at, over by Orca Stadium. Also, with its close proximity to the water, you will have lots of good views, and the way it maneuvers over the walkways and next to them will make it a very photogenic coaster. Most coasters, to include Icebreaker, will offer a great photographic moment for coaster photographers and visitors. Let's break down the full ride experience. You start off being transferred over to the track from the station. Excuse the virtual POV, but I'll mix it with this and footage from Midway Mayhem to show virtual and then real-time ride experience. From there, you are launched backwards towards the spike, hitting a small airtime hill before hitting the spike, falling forwards to the LSM launch, hitting launch number 2 that takes you forward, and hitting a small airtime hill and up the top hat. From there, you fall backwards towards the LSM launch for a third time, hitting that airtime hill in reverse, and the spike hitting the top of the spike before falling forwards, hitting the airtime hill, final launch, airtime hill, and getting enough speed at 52 miles an hour to hit the top hat and go over that top hat. At that point, you will get a pop of floater airtime before heading down the top hat and down into a right turn into an airtime hill. Another small airtime moment before hitting a junior scorpion tail. That junior scorpion tail will start turning to the left and right and back to the left again, offering fast transitions. Finally hitting a right turn that will lead you into bunny airtime hills before hitting the brakes for the final time. When the ride is over, you will have rode over a little over a minute, hit over 2,700 feet of track at 52 miles per hour. This coaster, in our opinion, will be the sleeper hit because of the way we have seen it transition and hit the different elements on the coaster. This will be an airtime machine, and we think it will surprise riders that won't be expecting it to be what it looks like. The coaster doesn't look intimidating, and before the test runs, we were unsure on how it would fly through the course. What do you think about Icebreaker? Do you think it'll be a sleeper hit? Let us know by commenting below. Also, we will have a review once we finally get to ride this coaster, hopefully in March. Other than that, please be sure to subscribe for future videos that will drop down for Midwest coaster fans, and thanks again for watching.